Assalamu alaikum. It's another question in paper 6 for chemistry IGCSE 0620 for measuring rate of reaction. In the previous video we saw the question which show how we can calculate rate of reaction depending on change in the volume of the product. Today we will use another idea. It's to calculate rate of reaction or to measure rate of reaction depending on what? On the mass change. Now here, reaction between dilute nitric acid and marble chips. Okay, now we have a balance marble chips which is calcium carbonate. Okay, let's complete read the question. 50 centimeter of dilute nitric acid in excess was poured into beaker. The beaker was placed on balance. The marble chips added to the beaker. The apparatus was weighted immediately, and the timer started. The mass of the beaker and the content was measured every minute for 10 minutes. Now, what I want from you to know later when we study acid-base topic, you will know when acid react with carbonate. When acid react with carbonate, there is a carbon dioxide will form. So nitric acid with calcium carbonate, okay, it will form salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Don't worry about this equation now, because later you will know this reaction very well. It's acid base reaction. Now what will happen? Carbon dioxide, it's gas, water liquid, and this is salt is solvent, it's soluble, so it will dissolve in water. Carbon dioxide will escape from the reaction mixture. So what will happen to the mass? Mass will decrease. Mass will decrease. Okay, so at the beginning we have mass of all these particles, but then we will find the mass of water and calcium nitrate only. Why? Because carbon dioxide will escape, so the mass will measured will be for calcium nitrate and water. Now let's see what we have. We have time at 0 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, then we have this diagram which represent for balance reading. Okay, then the total loss, the decrease total loss. Okay, let's see what we have. At time 0, the reading was 95. That means the mass of the beaker, nitric acid, and calcium carbonate or marble chips which added. Now, after that, again, we need to check it's 1 gram and divided for what? For 5 lines here. That means in each one line equal 0.2. Equal 0.2, right? 1 divide 5 equal 0.2 gram. It's 1 gram divided to 5 intervals here. Okay, so it's each one line represent for 0.2. Now after 1 minute my balance refer for 93.0. So the mass decreased by 2 grams from 95 to 93. Now after that the mass decreased to 92. Okay, so it decreased by 1 gram, but here we are talking about total loss. One of the common mistake, we don't write the loss between these two masses. No, from the beginning. So 1 plus 2, we have 3 grams. What about here? We have 9. If you look closer, I will make it closer now. If you look closer, here we are talking about the third reading. Yes, it's 91.3. 91.3, because the pointer, it's between the two lines, so it's 91.3. Now there is a decrease by 0.7, so the total decrease, it's 3.7. Now what about the fourth reading? It's, if you like to see it closer, the fourth reading, it's at 9.2. This is the fourth reading, 9.91, sorry, 91.2. So there is 0.1 decrease, so it will be 3.8. okay. Then there is another decrease to 90.5. 90.5. So that means the decrease by 0.7, so it will be 4.5. If we add 0.7 to this, it will be 4.5. Then it's 90.3. 90.3. You can follow the diagram. It's the this exam, it's October, November 14, session 6-3. Now 91. Sorry, we didn't complete here. What's the difference? There is difference by 2, so it will be 4.7. okay. Then 91, so 4.9. Then 90, another 90, and the third one, it's 90, decrease by 1, so it's 5. 5. If you note what happened here, there is no decrease in mass. There is no decrease in mass, which means the reaction stop. Reaction stop. There is no decrease in mass. The change finish. So that means there is no decrease in mass. Now, what he wants from us to do? He wants from us to plot the points here. Now he asks us here to plot the points, plot the results. I already plot the results to save the time, okay. And then he asks us to draw a smooth line. Again, smooth line. That means no ruler here, no ruler, okay. Smooth line. I will draw the line starting from here. Up, what we have. Look, if I follow this point, it will not be smooth. It will not be smooth, so I will ignore it. Look, if I follow this point, it's smooth line. Smooth line. If I match this point, okay, it will not be smooth line. I will ignore it to make sure in my data it's the right data, okay. Now, why does the mass of the beaker and content decrease? Due to formation of CO2, which will escape, okay. I like here to be more accurate in your answer. write full explanation. Okay, you have a line, so write in the whole line. Which result appear to be inaccurate? Okay, the result at fourth minute, okay. Sometimes he asks you why or explain your choose, because it's not lying on the line, it's not lying on the smooth line, so it will be inaccurate result. Use your graph to work out the loss in mass expected in that time. Okay, now here usually you have 2 marks, but in this question here with 2 marks. 2 marks because you need to show how you find the mark. What we will do, we will go up with the time equal to 4th minute, okay, till we reach the line, then go to this side. It looks like, notice 4.1 or 4.15, okay, 4.1 gram. 4.1, if we use a ruler it will be more accurate here, okay. 4.1 gram, okay. Here the examiner give 1 mark for the answer, okay, but in some questions it will be 2 marks. 1 for showing your work, you need to show these 2 lines, okay, and 1 for the answer. Now sketch on the grid the graph you would expect it if the experiment was repeated using the same mass of smaller marble chips. Smaller, did you remember this from our theory? Smaller, that means larger surface area, which means faster reaction, okay. And here he said for us same mass, that means the amount will not change, only rate of reaction will change. That means I should have the same end and the same beginning, but faster. If you remember from our theory reading, that means the new curve here will be straight before this one. So usually I ask my student to start from here, drawing a straight line, okay, then go down till you reach the same end here, okay. Sorry, I go out of the, okay, till you reach same again, till you reach same end. So if you look here, our new line becomes straight before the old one. That means reaction stop first, okay. This is the faster reaction. This one refer for faster reaction, and this is the effect of using smaller marble chips, which means larger surface area and faster reaction, okay. This is our question for today. Assalamu alaikum, see you in next video.